So here we're going to continue on Unit 2, Lesson 5, and we will go to 6, Chemical Properties of Alkenes. Chemical properties of alkenes. So what are the chemical properties? What we can do with alkenes? We can burn them, combustion. First, combustion. And this is what we use. The first, combustion reactions. Combustion, we burn them, reaction. And this is what we do, for example, in our cars, in gas the gas at home, etc. Combustion, it is, for example, C2H6 gas plus O2. It will give us always, if it is a complete combustion, we went through everything in grade 11, complete, incomplete, we did everything. This is a revision only, and you have to balance the reaction. Here you have to put 2, here a 7, here a 2, and here a 3. This is, you can burn them. This one, it is a complete reaction. Second, what we can do, substitution reactions. Substitution reaction. What is substitution reaction? So we can take an alkene and we can, for example, change an hydrogen with other things. This is mainly what is it. For example, I can take CH4 with its hydrogen. I'm going to write the equation first. CH4 plus, for example, a gas plus Cl2 gas, chlorine gas. And if I gave the appropriate conditions, for example, give light that catalyze the reaction, it gives me that plus HCl. And by this reaction, I can form HCl, chlorine acid hydrochloride. Okay, so how it is working? It is by substitution. It's like you substitute a player with another one. I have C, for example, here. H, I have chlorine. And what will happen? This hydrogen, for example, will be switched with this chlorine. So this one will go here. It is a single displacement. We spoke about a double displacement. This one will go here and this one will go here. It is double displacement. So what will give me? It will give me the carbons. I have my hydrogens here. But now, instead of this hydrogen, I will have chlorine, because this switches places. Plus, instead this chlorine, what I will have? The hydrogen with chlorine. And this is what we get. So if I write them in compact way, I will find this one. This one, it is the hydrocarbon, and I got this one. What is the name of this one here? If I want to name it, it is easy. What is this one? Chloromethane. Chloromethane. Because there are only one carbon, it's chloromethane. Another reaction with the cycles. If I have a cycle, for example, say I have a pentane. Yeah, a pentane, a pentagon, a pentane, plus Cl2 gas. What will give me? It gives me again the same, like this one, but this time I will have a chlorine here plus HCl gas again. How it happened? Because when we have a pentane here, remember that we said each vertex, it is a carbon, and each carbon has enough hydrogens. For example, it has 2 hydrogens. This one has 2 hydrogens. This one has 2 hydrogens. This one has 2 hydrogens. And this one has 2 hydrogens. Now the chlorine, Cl. So what will happen? For example, this hydrogen will trade place with this one, will change place with this one. Substitution. Okay, so what will give us in the end? It will give us the same pentagon. Going to write it in another color. The same pentagon. Okay, but this time I will have chlorine in the top because this hydrogen changes. I will have another hydrogen here, 2 hydrogens here if you want, 2 hydrogens here, another 2 hydrogens, another 2 hydrogens, plus, so this chlorine will trade place with this one, it will be hydrogen chlorine. But the rule, we said we don't represent when we now in organic chemistry, we don't represent the H's. That's why we're going to end up with this one here and this one here. Okay, so that's it for this video.